Next is through which information travels as an electrical impulse. Through which information travels as an electrical impulse? Through the axon. Through the cell body and axon, the electrical impulse are traveled. And where this impulse must be converted into a chemical signal for onward transmission, it is at the synapse. At the synapse, the electrical impulse are converted into chemical impulse. At the nerve ending, we can say this happens at the nerve ending, and then the neurotransmitters pass the synapse at the nerve ending. And now another portion is reflex action and reflex arc. Reflex action is a spontaneous action, an automatic action which happened without our knowledge. Without the individual's knowledge, the action take place. That is called a reflex action. What is the need of such actions? Such actions are needed for saving us from injury. So whenever there is when we touch a hot object, if it can burn us, what will happen? If we touch an extreme hot object, what will happen? At once we withdraw our hand, or the part of the body which is touched by the hot object, we at once, within a fraction of second, we withdraw that part of our body. How this happen? After withdrawing our hand or after withdrawing the part, only we are aware of that we were touching a hot object or it was hot. So how this action take place? Such type of actions are called reflex actions. This action take place by the action of the spinal cord and some neurons. So which neurons take place in this action, and what is the role of brain in this action, all we have to learn in this portion. And here we can see, whenever we are in danger or whenever we are in some problems like that, touching a hot object, pricking a thorn in our feet, or light coming towards our eyes, stream of light when fall on our eyes, what we will do? There is no time to think about it. The first thing is, there is no time to think about the sensation of heat or anything. The nerves that detect the heat were to be connected to the nerves that move muscles in a simpler way. The nerve that detects that special feeling or special stimulus should be avoided very quickly, otherwise there will be injury. So the process of detecting the signal or the input and responding to it might be completed quickly. The process of detecting the signal, whenever there is a danger or there is a quick action should be done, the response should be very quick. Such a connection is commonly called a reflex arc. So we complete this action by a reflex arc. So what is a reflex arc? Reflex arc is made between an input nerve and an output nerve. So what is an input nerve? the message carry or the signal is received through which nerve? That is an input nerve. That is a sensory nerve. Now, which nerve carry out the action or carry out the message to the muscles? That is an output nerve. That is a motor neuron. Always that is a motor neuron. So, where this information go from a sensory nerve? This information first go to the spinal cord. From our lower part of the brain or lower part of the neck, we say, the information always, the nerves collect the information and bring it to the spinal cord. If it is in the near the brain, if such things happen in our eyes or ears or anywhere in our near the brain, then that will be controlled by some part of the brain. Otherwise, it is controlled by spinal cord, because from the lower part of our body, if such an impulse come to the spinal cord, there is no much time to think over it. The spinal cord identify the situation and act accordingly. So the best place, of course, would be at the point where they first meet. So the nerve, the sensory nerve, first go to spinal cord, and after that the brain. So nerves from all over the body meet in a bundle in the spinal cord on their way to the brain. So they first go to spinal cord, then only to the brain. So reflex arc are formed in this spinal cord itself. Reflex arc from the lower part of the body are formed in this spinal cord. So quickly this spinal cord understand the situation and send an impulse through the motor neuron to the muscle, which is to be acted upon in this special situation. So the action happened already. The action is already happened, and after that the information input also goes on to reach the brain. The information also reach the brain afterwards. That is why an action is suddenly happened and we are aware of that action only afterwards, because the information reach the brain after the action take place. This is called a reflex action. We suddenly withdraw our leg when we prick or touch on a thorn. The information first go to the spinal cord. Spinal cord make an action plan on it and send a signal through the relay neuron to the muscle in the leg to be acted on, and the action already take place, and meanwhile the information is sent to the brain and the brain think over it. Okay, this is reflex action. So this is the arc, this is the path through which nerves give signals. So write down this in your copy. This flow chart you have to draw in your copy. What is a reflex arc? What is reflex action? You have to note down this one. So in this it is given what is a sensory neuron, what is a receptor organ, what is a motor neuron. All the things are given here. You have to take notes. You take notes and draw this reflect arc. This is in your book, NCERT book. So this is there is a question. Draw and label a reflex arc for touching a hot object by your hand. So this is a diagrammatic representation of reflex arc. Diagrammatic representation of reflex arc, and this is a flow chart of reflex arc. So both you have to draw. This is, here you write a flow chart. This is a flow chart, and here is the diagram of reflex arc. Okay, in the next day we will see with another topic in the same chapter. Till then, bye.